Hello and welcome to Whatever's on the Mind.
Where we tell you what's on ours.
Man, that only took 3 times to get, huh?
Yeah, we had 2 bloopers from that now.
2
Okay,
better than
so
one.
deal with episode 3. Welcome, by the way. I'm Jesse,
I'm Travis.
in case you didn't know already. What we're going to do this episode, we're just going to throw some topics out, and we're going to talk about it instead of whatever the heck we've been doing these past
This
couple
entire
episodes. Anyway,
podcast-
this is Travis's idea.
No.
So I'm just going to throw a topic out that he has no idea I'm going to say, and I'm going to say it. Fitness.
Oh, God.
There we go.
Okay.
I got the gym headband on. I got the tank on.
I'm literally wearing your classic white boy
Lobster,
salmon
dude,
lobster shorts.
Salmon shorts.
I have lobsters on my shorts. Fun fact.
I do.
They're
Much
like
salmon colored.
what color would you say that is? It's like a navy
That's a
blue.
lobster. That's a
navy blue, and it matches my polo, and I'm wearing a polo.
It does match.
So yeah,
I'm wearing the Rocks Project whatever bull iron tank top.
You look
It's
so
the Iron
fitted
Paradise.
right now.
I do. I got muscles.
Is fitted a word?
Muscles. Fitted?
Yeah.
Not in that context.
No. What's man? Okay, so what do you want to talk about
Fitness.
fitness exactly? Like, what are you thinking, man?
I don't know. Well, I mean, I'm going to the gym tomorrow to actually work out. I went yesterday, Saturday, and I got my membership and stuff set up now.
Nice.
And I don't know. I worked out a bit January through February, and just kind of I don't know because I know you're walking and stuff. And you're
Yeah, so I guess we
hiking
can kind of talk about like what fitness means to each
fitness
of
goals
us,
and
you
kinda
know,
like
and fitness goals. That's a good idea.
yeah.
So I guess I'll start and just say like, you know, Jesse invited me to the gym and I kind of like.
I did, and he flaked out on me, bro.
I really did.
No, that's fine though.
But no, like I guess for me, fitness isn't exactly just like going to the gym,
Pumping
the iron, lifting those
Yeah.
weights and everything.
I want to get swole. Dude.
I don't know. I guess I'm
I
trying
wanna
to
gain
take
weight.
myself like baby steps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So like,
For sure.
always over the winter, I kind of like
Winter.
pack on the pounds like a
The winter bud.
big daddy bear. You know what I mean?
Daddy bear.
That's my new nickname.
You should get the dad beard too. Like the
I
bear,
do.
The bear. Yes,
I usually do that in the
dude.
winter time because
I
I
like
get so
it.
cold.
Yeah,
but then I
'cause
sweat.
your face gets cold.
But then I sweat so much because I
Sweat
have
through
this
the
big
beard.
bushy beard. It's so
Mhm.
gross. But anyways, enough about my beard.
It's worse when it's itchy too.
Yeah.
Anyway, but okay, back to the fitness.
Yeah, so like during the winter, I put on the pounds usually.
Yeah.
And what's hard for me
And
is like
naturally, too.
I get so busy during
Yeah.
like the spring and summer.
You don't have time to shut it off.
Well, yeah, exactly. So like it'd be one thing if I had like a consistent job and wasn't working like right now I'm working technically 3 different jobs.
Right. So your schedule's all over the place.
Oh yeah, I do that.
I'm
I do the
complete
school board
opposite.
stuff.
Yeah.
So like I don't have time really. So what I've been really trying to do is just like having a goal in mind. So for me, mine is just 10 miles worth of exercise per week.
That's
and it
more
can
than
be,
me too.
Yeah,
I'm not doing it. I'm doing 0 miles
Yeah,
right
fair.
now.
But for
Let's
me,
see how
it's
the
just
training goes.
It just depends on which way I want to do it. So like, for instance,
Yeah.
most of the time I'm walking.
Yeah.
So I like to do a lot of walking
And
with the fiance.
Do you prefer like natural terrain and stuff, or like?
I
'Cause I feel like you do.
I really
You know what I
do. Being out in the woods and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
The only thing
like
is
hiking
like
or whatever.
I've been paying a lot of attention to my pace because I've been wanting to like
You
do
wanna
a
up it?
5K eventually.
Yeah.
And I haven't really got into like the jogging transition yet. Like
Yeah.
I jog like maybe a quarter mile at the most here
Right.
and there just to kind of like see what it would be like.
That's why I want to go down to the track a couple
Yeah,
times
yeah.
a week. Just
But-
do some walking and eventually jogging and stuff.
So when I'm just looking at
See how it
pace,
goes.
just to see like how fast can I go, I like to go down to like a track, all
Mhm.
flat level terrain because you're not
Right.
having elevation change. Nothing's kind of
No.
you know
It's
throwing your
controlled.
pace off. Exactly, it's
Yeah, yeah.
controlled. It's a really good way to put it.
Mhm.
But when I'm just walking for enjoyment, when I'm walking my fiance and I'm trying to kind of, you know, just have some nice fresh air.
So walking your fiance.
Walking with my
Yeah, I was
fiance.
gonna say.
That's no, I'm not like that, bud.
No.
But whenever I'm walking with my fiance, we really like to go outside, and you know, we usually just walk around the neighborhood
Scenic
and stuff.
views.
Yeah, I mean, it depends, and we vary. I mean, most of the time when we walk, we do about 2 miles worth.
Yeah.
Each walk, which is pretty decent. It just, you know, that takes about like 30, 45 minutes at the most.
Really? For 2 miles?
Yeah, because I mean,
Interesting.
usually when I walk, my pace is around like 16 to 17 minutes, which is really good because when I started out,
Yeah. Slower.
I was
Yeah.
at like 20 minutes a mile.
Oh wow.
But yeah, so
I have
that's
no idea how fast I walk or
Yeah,
anything.
we'll have to track
I'd have
that.
to try that. Yeah.
But
You
yeah,
have a-
so
you have a Fitbit, don't you, or something?
I actually just use my phone.
Oh,
I
do
have
you?
an app on my
What's-
phone.
What's that app, bro?
It's called. Bear with me while I pull it up because I don't
Bear with
remember the name. It's Adidas running app.
Adidas running.
And they also have a training app which I've used before, but I'm not really good at working out in that context
right.
over and over again. But anyway, so the 10 miles a week thing, like most of the time I do walking, but I've also done some jogging.
Mm-hmm.
I've done some hiking to get those 10 miles.
Hiking's brutal.
Oh my god, dude!
Yeah.
So I went on a hike the other day with my fiance.
I saw the pics of that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really nice.
That's awesome.
Great view, but I literally the caption said almost died on the way up, almost died on the way down.
Yeah.
And that was 100% accurate.
Not exaggerating.
The first half mile was completely uphill.
Well, yeah. Well, you're hiking.
Well,
you're hiking
okay,
up the
but hear
mountain,
me out.
But
I
you mean
like
it was like an incline
Oh
all the
yeah,
way?
exactly.
Okay, so
So
there was no flat parts.
No, exactly.
Okay.
So like for me, I have really like bad lungs, and I have a lot of trouble.
I used to have asthma when I was a kid.
Yeah, exactly. I think I have like it's called like exercise-induced asthma or something like that. But anyways,
I might have that.
like for me, elevation change is really hard. So even if it's just like a little hill,
it's all breathing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so it's really tough for me.
Oxygen levels.
But when I walk on flat ground, I'm completely fine. But that first half mile
killed it.
Oh my! I'm telling. I felt so bad because I brought Buddha along, who I mentioned in the last podcast, and he had to just keep on stopping for me, and so did my fiance.
Right.
And I just felt so bad because like
you don't hold them back.
Well, exactly. And I kept telling. I didn't mean to sound like a jerk or anything, but I was just like, keep going, just leave me behind. Come on, man. Like I don't want to ruin your pace. You know, my pace
Their
is already
perspective
garbage.
Was like it's fine. I mean,
yeah, exactly. So they were cool about it.
Yeah.
But after that first half mile, it was really kind of like gradual.
Yeah.
And it was a lot easier. But then on the way down, oh my god! So I have a really bum ankle.
Yeah.
I think it was actually it was a year ago I did this. A year ago I got really into jogging.
Yeah.
And I was doing really good, and then
Did you break something?
I think I tore a ligament. I tore a ligament, and it never fully healed correctly. No. So now, whenever
you kept walking on it and stuff. And
I was an idiot. I was really trying to keep that exercise going.
Yeah.
But I really kind of screwed it up, and now whenever I kind of work it out too much, it gets really bothered, and it feels like it's gonna give out. Ooh. So on that hike on the way down, it's really steep going down. You gotta put
like bang, bang, right on your feet.
And I don't know about. I'm gonna explain this to the viewers. I have a lot of muscle and weight on top of my body,
Got
like
some mass.
Going down on my leg and on my foot. Like it hurts. But I felt bad because going down, like I just felt like my ankle was gonna give out, and I had to take it really slow.
Yeah. Did you take a lot of breaks on the way down?
Actually, I didn't take as many breaks on the way down as the way up because on the way down it was mostly just managing the pain in my ankle.
Yeah.
Whereas on the way up it was cardio.
Just, right. It was breathing.
The cardio was the part I had trouble with. Exactly.
Yeah.
The not being able to breathe part really sucks. But yeah, so I do hiking and stuff. Oh, by the way, little plug. Buddha got stung for the second time in his life.
Wow.
On
Did
that
he get stung
hike.
by bee?
It was like a hornet. It was like a mud wasp or something.
That sounds awful.
It was like in his sock. And he was just running down the trail,
did
right?
he get stung multiple times?
No, I think it was just once. But he was like running down the trail, and I thought he like scraped his leg off something because he was like, "Ow!" Like shoot, and he didn't actually say shoot. He said other words. But he like looked down, and I saw him like picking at his ankle. I'm like, what are you doing? And he like picks out this mud wasp and he just throws it out. And I'm like, he's like, I think I just got stung. And I'm like, nah, man, you probably just scraped something. And I look at his ankle, and there's this huge swollen part with this little bullet in the middle. And I felt really bad,
He had to walk on that.
Oh, he had to walk on that the rest of the way, and he said it bugged him quite a bit. I mean, understandably. Yeah. You got a little.
I don't know, it might have been burning or something.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Stinging.
So that's kind of like hiking. That's really rare.
That sounds exactly why I don't want to hike. See, there's bugs and just altitude.
It's really pretty, and if you got bug spray, you're fine.
Yeah, that's true.
But
you got bug spray inside your socks.
Yeah, exactly. I don't really hike that much though. That was my first hike of the year.
Really?
Which is crazy.
I haven't hiked at all this year.
Really? Yeah.
I usually don't go hiking.
I usually like to go on like 2 or 3 hikes a year. I mean, Alicia, don't tell him the truth and say it's actually 1 or 2. But I like to say 2 to 3.
Yeah.
So anyways,
makes it feel good.
That's the hiking part. And then kind of the last thing I really do for exercise that I really enjoy, and it's something I just kind of started tracking, is kayaking.
Kayaking is really fun.
Yeah.
And it's great on like the arms and stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of like my upper body workout, I guess.
It's kind of, it's like bicep. I think it's biceps, triceps.
Oh, really? Yeah. With that motion.
That rowing motion.
Also your abs, because you're kind of bent over a little bit.
If you don't have like the seat in the kayak where you can kind of lay back.
I mean, I do have the seat, but I like to kind of sit forward for the most part.
Too.
But yeah,
I feel like it gives you a better control if you're like sitting forward.
Yeah, exactly.
You're rowing.
But yeah, Buddha and I went to a little pond and we went kayaking and stuff, and I tracked it, and we did like 5 miles worth of kayaking, which I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot. But it kind of
I mean, that's your constant rowing and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So it kind of it gets to you after a while, but
for sure.
And I figure with that is like I have the more natural workout, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. So like I feel like your workout is more gym like artificial. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah. It's not like
getting out of nature and like running around and like doing all this stuff.
Just outdoorsy.
There's nothing wrong with that, you know. It's just like my style is very.
The gym. I like the gym.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
No, I prefer to be outdoors just because it really kind of. I don't know.
I would say I do want to try that track out and see how that goes. Cause I think that I would like that because it's kind of like a nice in between.
Nice balance, yeah.
Right. And you're still outside and getting some fresh air and stuff. Yeah,
the only thing I don't like about the track is it feels like it goes longer because it's the same view over and over again.
Well, so there's also the pathway that you know
the walking trail.
The walking trail.
Yeah, Alicia and I do that every single time.
Yeah.
But so
I guess track is a mile, right? That track is like 1 mile.
No, it's like a quarter mile one way around.
Oh, is it?
It's only a quarter mile. I think it's a little more than quarter.
4 of them. Okay.
You got to do 4 laps to do a mile, and that's the thing I hate about it.
It's like a mile.
No, because you do 12 times around that.
Yeah.
And that's 3 miles. Okay.
Okay.
And that's just
it gets mundane.
Yeah,
I get
exactly.
it. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. For me, if I just throw some headphones on and just grind, I would enjoy that.
Yeah. So talking as far as like fitness goals for myself.
Yeah.
I'm really just trying to like shed a few pounds and feel healthier overall.
Yeah.
I remember right before I started working out, right when like quarantine started, and like we were just coming out of the winter.
Mid-March.
Yeah, like March-ish.
Okay.
Like it's kind of like
I think winter. I think like December, January.
No, it's like end of winter, merging into quarantine.
Yeah.
I really wasn't doing anything at all. I was just kind of sitting there playing video games.
That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Except for tomorrow.
But yeah, like I just felt really terrible. You know, like I didn't feel healthy. I felt really sluggish all the time. And I just kind of made it a goal. I talked to Alicia and I said, you know, I really want to start losing some weight and I really want to start feeling healthier overall.
Yeah.
Help me kind of like push myself.
Right.
To do this.
That,
because there's been some.
Shove,
exactly.
push,
and she's been great. I mean, there's been some weeks where I work a lot and I'm like really tired and it's like I have a mile left and I'm like I really don't want to do it.
Yeah.
And she's like, You're getting this mile.
Cookies, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Like
TUFF tough.
Get off your butt.
Go do it.
Go do something productive with your life, Travis.
After like a 12-hour shift.
Yeah, literally.
Work,
which actually I'm just coming back from today.
Really?
12 and a half hours.
Must be tired.
12 and a half.
Yeah.
I
would be exhausted.
With kiddos. So
yeah.
Fun. But yeah, Jesse, what's your kind of like workout routine and what's your end goals, I guess?
So I'm still trying to. So I'm talking to I don't know. I won't say his name, but I'm going to the gym. I have a trainer there. He's kind of like the town trainer, you know.
Oh, so are they like super professional? Like
they're certified and stuff.
Oh,
yeah,
so
there's
a certification for that?
Oh yeah, you got to get a certification if you want to be a commercial trainer.
Oh.
If you, it's kind of like if you get a food truck, you have to have like a restaurant license or whatever it is.
No, that makes sense.
Or like some kind of
You just don't want any average Joe coming up to you and be like, "Hey, let me train you."
Well, not only that, but if you're charging people, then like that might get you in trouble. I don't know how different it is for like training versus like the restaurant biz, but anyway, as far as the routine, so I did work out a little bit January into February. I keep thinking it was like 2 months, but I think it was like a month and a half I was working out.
Yeah.
I think I was dieting for 2 months.
I remember that period.
Yeah. That was good. I liked it. I did like all the wrong things, but I did so much. Talking about the spring, I did so many isolation workouts where it's like a lot of like the machines. So there's like bicep curls and just like stuff like that. So that's like isolation. You're just training biceps,
right?
Versus which is what I'm going to get into is what I want to do now is compound movements. Compound movement. Do you know what compound movements are?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll explain. So compound movements when you're working out with weights is you're doing like bench presses, you're doing I think barbell squats.
Okay.
Barbell, so like the big bar.
Yeah.
I always get it confused with dumbbells. Dumbbells are the little ones. So you're doing like a lot of barbell stuff, benches, squats, deadlifts, stuff like that. And the reason why it's compound is because it works out multiple muscle groups at a time.
Okay.
So if you're doing a bench press, you're doing biceps, triceps, and what's it called? Your pecs, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
I don't remember.
Like your chest area,
your chest,
pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. So anyway, for a routine compound movement, I actually want to do a lot of cardio. I did next to no cardio when I worked out in the spring, because if you're losing, I had a hard time like just building up the calories.
Yeah.
And if I did like cardio for like 500 calories, that's like that's not gaining as much.
Right.
but it's really good for your heart. It's really good for heart and lungs. And the reason why I want to do a lot of cardio now is because it trains your endurance like crazy.
Okay.
If you do high intensity cardio, like you're gonna have a lot more endurance for weightlifting, and then you're gonna see more gains.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So that's my plan for kind of a routine. I don't.
So let me ask a clarifying question. Is like a compound workout different from like a full body workout? Because like the thing I'm thinking of is like when you say compound, I'm more thinking like either upper body or lower body.
Right. When I say compound, I mean that's the type of movement that you're doing.
Okay.
If that makes more sense. You can do a full body isolation or compound.
I see what you're saying.
Right.
It's just a matter of
compound. If you're doing a compound exercise, you're working out more muscle groups with that exercise.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
And I didn't do a lot of that in the spring.
Yeah.
Which I didn't really know. I did that towards the end of my workout, and then we got into quarantine, and then I was lazy for like 3 months.
Yeah.
So
I feel that, man.
Yeah.
No, I think it's interesting to see how different our workouts vary just based on our goals. So like my goal is like
not only our goals, but our goals like and our bodies too.
Yeah, exactly.
Complete because we're pretty different.
Oh yeah, like he's Jesse's.
We can talk about it. Go for it.
Yeah, so like I'm a bigger dude.
I'm a lean, mean fighting machine.
Yeah, honestly. So Jesse's a bit like skinnier, and he's got
I weigh 138 right now. Yeah, on average.
And I'm like I don't know, like 270, 280 myself. I don't look it.
You're like a linebacker.
That's a plus. Yeah, I'm like a linebacker, dude. Honestly.
Go for the NFL.
I mean, I have a lot more muscle mass than I did before, but like I remember, like if you looked, if you looked at me in the wintertime, like I was all just like flubby, flubby.
Kim's Kitchen all the time. Is that what it was? Was it Kim's Kitchen?
Oh yeah,
man. Yeah. Let's start.
It was like it was like an Asian kind of bistro, not bistro, but what would we call it? Just like a convenience store, really, with a kitchen.
I've never been there.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. I'm taking you. But yeah, so anyways, like I have bigger in body size.
Sorry to interrupt. We could actually do like a vlog on that.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
People still do vlogs.
Oh, I'd love to do that. If you guys would want to see that,
on the channel.
Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see a vlog from me and Jesse at Kim's Kitchen.
The convenience store.
Random plug. Yeah. Anyways, so like for me, I'm a bigger guy, and my goals are like weight loss and also cardio, kind of like trying to build up my heart and like my lung capacity and everything.
And endurance too.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm more concerned about for cardio.
But yeah, with you're more interested in
trying
like
to gain weight. I want to gain weight. I want to be like 160 before we go back to school.
Yeah.
So that's a 2-month window, which is doable.
The hard thing about yours is like when you're saying 160, you want it to be 160
healthy.
And like
lean,
lean, like muscle,
lean bulking.
Be so much easier to like drive over to your local McDonald's.
Oh yeah, You're talking about the dirty bulking now.
Oh yeah,
that's actually a thing. There's
really?
there's lean bulking and dirty bulking. Lean bulking is like you're eating like chicken, rice, broccoli, freaking every meal till you die. There's a video on that. It was like how to meal prep every day until you die.
Oh my god,
there's a video on YouTube. Well, I did that in the spring too. I was trying to do lean bulking, so I basically cut out like pretty much all added sugared stuff.
Oh nice.
The only hard thing about that diet for me was like salt content. There's like everything was just
so much sodium,
so salted.
It's crazy.
And if you already have like, if you're like me and you have trouble eating just enough calories, you want things to taste good, and salt's usually your go-to.
Yeah.
So the only problem with that is it's not great for your heart, obviously.
Oh yeah.
But if you're trying to like look really like aesthetically pleasing and stuff, like lean, if you have a lot of salt, you're gonna retain more water.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
You're not gonna; those abs aren't gonna show and stuff. Not that I had abs, but
yeah.
I was getting there.
I think that's another important part to talk about with fitness too, is the kind of dieting aspect of it.
Everybody said, so many schools of thoughts where it's like it's 80% diet, 20% working out, other way around. I think it's more 50-50.
Really,
I think it's half of your diet and half of your workout, and that's what does it.
For sure. I mean, I guess and I guess that depends what goals you're having. So,
True.
For instance, when I like a little while back, I tried like a really intense low carb diet.
Yeah.
So I had
not keto.
Not keto.
No.
But it was like I had less than 50 grams of sugars per day.
Yeah,
and
that's
that was good. And that was my goal because usually, I mean, everything has sugar.
Everything has sugar, even natural sugar.
Oh yeah,
like
exactly.
Fruit and stuff.
I had a ton of freaking chicken patties and stuff, dude, because they were so low on carbs. But like when I did that, I felt like I lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
But I felt like if I did that in combination with what I'm doing now, the weight loss would just perpetuate. Like, not perpetuate. No. That's the wrong word. But like, exponentially grow.
Yeah.
Perpetuate. Wow, Travis, the smart college kid over here. Anyways,
me college kid, me no big words. Yeah.
Me no big words.
Yeah.
No, but I really felt like, now that I'm looking at how much I've been working out, one thing I really need to do is kind of cut back on the foods I'm eating. Really look at
so calorically.
Yeah, so,
I mean, or you think more of just the types of food you're eating?
The types of food, I think. I really need to. I mean, a little bit of both, admittedly.
Yeah.
But I
feel like I'm talking about tomorrow with my trainer. We're going to talk about nutrition and workout routine and stuff.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool. Yeah.
What's your kind of like, your quote unquote nutrition? I guess.
Nutrition.
What is it now? What does it need to be? I guess.
What is it? It's awful right now. Right now is not. I'm not really focused. I'm focusing more on it. I need to go shopping. Right now, I mean, it's literally just eat whatever you want. Which is not great, but
I feel that, man.
It's not like I'm eating super unhealthy junk food all the time, but it's just whatever's available.
Right.
Which is usually kind of what I revert back to. But going into training now is. I still gotta talk to my trainer, but I was thinking like upwards of like 3,000 calories a day.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, well, it's hard for me to gain weight, dude.
Dude, I don't even eat that now.
No,
dude.
I ate in the spring. I ate on average like 2,700 calories.
That's pretty decent.
And I say only in quotations, but I gained like I think 14 pounds. Not in a month. That's unhealthy. But. For that whole course,
that's still pretty good.
Was 14 pounds. Yeah, and it did not feel like it at all. I don't feel like I gained any weight, like at all. Aside from like muscle mass from working out. Right. So, but for like a diet, that's what eating around upwards of 3,000 calories or trying to. I had a lot of protein shakes back then, like a lot. But for now, I'll focus more on the now. But like protein shakes with milk and stuff, just trying to make like 400, 600 calorie shakes.
Right.
Pretty like lean meats and stuff. Lean meats, like clean carbs and fats.
Okay. So like steaks and like.
Not so much steak actually.
Really?
Yeah, steak's not like super lean. It's pretty fatty.
Are you thinking more like chicken and pork?
Chicken, like the chicken rice broccoli thing is pretty common. Salmon's really good.
Okay.
Stuff like that, and just eating throughout the day. I looked up like a kind of like a protein shake. Like hard gainer, whatever, mass shakes, and it had like 1,200 calories in it, and I was like, that's awesome for me though, because like I drink one of those, and then I don't really have to worry about eating. I just have to be like, okay, I need to eat at least 2 more times.
Yeah,
and then as far as like calories go, is fine. But yeah, it was a battle. I literally in the spring I had a little notebook, and I would literally or a journal. And I would write down all the calories of what I ate that day.
No kidding.
And I would add it up at the end of the day before I went to bed. And usually it was like 2,000 something.
That's pretty awesome,
2,000 something. Sometimes it was like, I think, I don't remember where it is. I might have had a day where I ate 3,800 or 3,600. And I was like, yeah.
That sounds like my dream right there. Yeah,
but then the next day it was like back to 2,000 something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had to talk to my trainer still. But I mean, I would literally do 4,000. I don't care. Like you could do as many as you want for my goal.
Yeah. See, it's like the exact opposite for me. So like I feel like when I
so hot.
When I eat, it is so hot.
It's like I don't know. Is it 80 degrees? No, yeah, it rained all day, and it's also like 70, 80
And you would think it would have cooled down by now.
It's only 66.
Yeah, but it's just humid.
It's 94% humidity. So we're in my little room, recording in front of a laptop with a mic, and we're just sweating.
The best setup.
And I got the Nike headband on just to keep the sweat in.
The most natural setup.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so
it's very bootleg.
For me, like looking at my kind of like nutrition goals.
Yeah.
I need to cut back the calories. So I feel like right now. I eat kind of like on average 2,500 to like maybe 2,800.
And also, I would like to say so when I revert back to like not really focus on calories, I usually do like 1,500.
Oh,
that's usually how much I eat, which is why I kind of retain this weight.
Right.
But
yeah. So going back, like I usually eat around 2,500 to 2,800, which is kind of like my nutritional like needs. I guess,
and that's not bad.
No, it's really not terrible.
Is fine.
But I like to cut it back to like 2,000, like just a dead straight 2,000, maybe a little less.
Yeah.
And at the same time, look at the foods I'm eating and make sure that either it's A, natural sugar, or B, really low in artificial sugars. Because like eating an apple is super healthy, you know. Like eating an apple with all those natural sugars is okay.
And vitamins and all the stuff that's in an apple.
But as soon as you like go to like, you know, your fast food place and order a burger from there, and you get all those artificial sugars
and a shake,
all those fats and everything, and it all adds up. You know,
it does. It adds up really fast for fast food, especially.
Yeah, and I know personally the best way to lose weight is to cut out carbs, because then you're burning fats. And
you're burning fat. You're burning fats, and the proteins in your body are let you burn that fat while doing nothing too.
Exactly.
So
that's
high protein, low carb.
That's kind of where I need to be right now, because I feel like I've gotten the exercise part down packed, like just for 10 miles a week.
Right.
Even though, you know, it's not every day that I work out, but it's every other day at least.
Yeah. It's consistent.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like now that I have that consistency, I need to find consistency in my diet in order to achieve that goal. But I will say, and this may not sound like much of a, like, you know, threshold, I guess, much of a
goal?
Achievement.
Yeah. Milestone.
I went to the store the other day, and I'm actually wearing new pants and a new polo and stuff right now.
Got those lobster salmon pink lobster shorts on.
But I haven't been to a store, like a clothing store, in like 6 months. And
I still haven't. I ordered my stuff online.
Oh yeah, no, I went in to order or like to get some stuff. I didn't try them on there, but anyway, so I bought some clothes, and I fit really well into the size that I was in already. Okay. And it even felt a little loose on me. And for me, that's a huge goal, because for the past few years, like every time I've gone to the store, it's always, all right, I need to go a size up.
Small. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And like just to be able to go to the store and like buy the size that I know I'm in, and not like feel like I'm not going to fit in this, I need to go up a size. That felt like really good to me.
Yeah, I can sympathize with that, because when I worked out in the spring, I think I made a post about it sometime, but like I went from 126 pounds to 140, and then I was like, oh, my shirts like actually kind of fit me now. Like they aren't wearing me anymore. It's like I fit into them. Yeah, and that was a really nice feeling. Yeah. It's really validating.
It's crazy how
I guess no, it's fine. Because it validates like your progress.
Exactly.
Really. Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. It's crazy how much a different word. Implication there is in clothing. You know, just the ability to fit into your clothing creates such a good feeling, you know.
And it's confidence too.
Yeah.
You feel confident.
Oh, and you lose so much like I remember every time going to the store and moving up a size, like I just felt like terrible about myself. I'm like, when am I gonna straighten my life out? Like, what am I doing, Travis?
Get it together, Travis.
And then every time I would do that, I would literally be like, okay, this is it. No more.
This is time. I'm ready. And then you're like, I'll do it tomorrow.
And then 3 years later, here I am, finally catching up. It's crazy how much I've chunked up over the years. Like, so fun fact about me. No, seriously, if you looked at me in like freshman year of high school,
you were my size.
I was your size. I was literally like 160 pounds, and like in the course of 5 to 6 years, I've gained like 100 pounds, and it's crazy to me.
It's happy weight. It is.
It was all California. It was all when I went to California.
That was like the catalyst.
Dude, freaking Jack in the Box got me. Dude, I love Jack in the Box.
I've never been.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I want to go to like Shake Shack, In-N-Out, and all of them.
Oh, In-N-Out? Oh, don't even get me started, dude. There was this little pizza place over in California called Nina's Pizza, and it had like the sweetest. It was like Nina's.
Oh yeah.
And they had like the sweetest pizza sauce in the world, which I really like sweet sauces.
Yeah.
And literally, I think we ordered from there like 10 times while I was over there. I'm not even kidding.
That's awesome.
I loved it so much.
Yeah, dude.
But anyways, enough about unhealthy.
Pizza will get you chunked up too.
Oh my god.
Pizza's got a lot of calories.
Oh, it's so bad for you, but it's so good.
So good. Yeah.
Why are all the things that are bad for you so good? Like, can you imagine if like cake was a healthy meal?
That'd be weird.
Like,
I don't like cake that much. It's too sweet sometimes.
That is.
Yeah.
That broke my heart.
I know. I'm sorry. I like cheesecake though.
Oh, it broke my heart more.
Cheesecake's not even a cake, it's a pie.
You like cheesecake more than cake?
Yeah, dude. Well, cheesecake's not super sweet.
Oh my god.
You got a sweet tooth. I got a salt tooth.
So I have a sweet tooth when it comes to certain things.
Okay.
So like, if you hand me like a Snickers bar,
I like Snickers,
or a juicy burger, I'm taking the burger.
You're taking the
sponsor.
burger.
No, sponsor.
It's not sponsored.
Just bleep.
They can't.
Whatever.
It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
I don't like Snickers. I'm gonna say it. I just
say it. It's on my mind.
But
I like burgers though. I always crave a burger.
Dude, burgers. And burgers are relatively healthy for you. Too. Burgers are, as long as you like cut out the bread in it, as far as like carbs go and stuff like that.
Yeah,
they're pretty decent.
Are you just talking about kind of like the meat and cheese?
Oh yeah, you can do meat, cheese. I do like meat, cheese, lettuce, like onions. Like I can make like a salad out of it. You know, it's almost like making salad. Yeah. Chicken Caesar salad. Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
You like grilled chicken more or fried chicken?
Grilled
I think
chicken.
We've had this talk.
Grilled chicken all the way.
I like fried chicken a bit more.
No, man, you're doing it wrong.
I like fried food.
Yeah, but fried food's so well, you're trying to gain weight, so I guess keep going with your fried chicken.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Grilled chicken's really good though.
Well, I kind of, I don't know. I want to transition to what I have on my mind right now.
Yeah, so thanks for listening. This is the Fitness and Chicken Talks. Yeah, we'll see
you next episode.
See you next episode.
No, it's really funny.
Keep it going.
We're talking about food right now, and that's kind of what I had in my mind. So I actually thought of this as I was driving here. Before I stopped here, I stopped at Wendy's to pick up some grub.
Right.
It was funny because I'm talking about dieting, and then I'm like, I picked up Wendy's.
I just got Wendy's. What did you get at Wendy's, though?
I got a Baconator. I'm sorry, dude. Oh, no.
Really? I have them walking 10 miles this every week.
No, I plan on taking a walk later on. No worries there. No worries. But anyway, I was thinking about this as I was walking back, and this really fits well into our, like, fitness conversation.
Yeah.
Like, what amount of fast food is acceptable? Okay, so let me talk about this. We
gotta talk about it from two different perspectives, though.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have an entirely different point of view than I'm going to have.
Oh, exactly.
On this. Yeah.
Exactly. So, from my point of view, as far as, like, you know, like I said, I'm trying to lose weight, trying to be healthy and stuff. I really try to avoid fast food. Yeah. But at the same time,
the trans fats and that stuff, man, it'll stick with you.
But I'm such a busy guy that it's almost impossible.
Yeah.
So just this morning,
it's the convenience factor.
Well, exactly. Yeah. Like just this morning, I stopped at Dunkin' Donuts to pick up a power breakfast sandwich and a coffee.
Is that turkey sausage one?
Oh yeah.
That one's good.
It's good. But then, like, you know, I had that this morning, and then tonight I had Wendy's.
Baconator, right?
And I'm not gonna lie, I felt guilty.
Baconators are good though.
I felt guilty about the Wendy's.
Yeah.
Just because, you know.
Did you get fries with it?
I did. I did. Okay, man. Like, you can't not get fries in a burger. No, I got water. I got water.
There you go. It's like the Diet Coke.
I do really well when it comes to drinks. Like, I don't drink.
No.
I don't drink.
See, I drink
sodas or anything.
I wouldn't say most of my calories. I would get a lot of calories from drinking stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
thirsty boy.
Like, in a week span, like, for me, if you order fast food, in my mind, like, let's say 3 times, okay?
Okay.
That's not that bad.
It's not.
You know?
Unless it's like 3 times in a row or something.
Yeah, that's
a little
true.
much, but...
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Right, and then you just cut it out for the rest of the week.
McDonald's, and McDonald's.
Jeez.
Have you ever seen Super Size Me?
I have. Did we watch that in middle school?
Oh my god, we did!
Yeah, we watched that in middle school because our teacher was like...
Miss Grimaldi! Yeah, do you remember Miss Grimaldi?
7th grade, I think.
Oh my god, yeah, 7th grade. That's when we were learning about, like, pubes.
Nice. Clean plug right there.
Don't look up pubes.
No. I don't know what age our audience is. It's not for kids, though.
No, it's not. If you have a 5-year-old sitting there, I apologize to your 5-year-old.
They won't remember this.
Cover their ears. We should have said that before.
Yeah, 30 minutes in, we're fine. I'm sure they're already tuned out. They're like, college kids talking, click.
You know what's bad about Super Size Me? Okay.
Everything.
I know, I feel really bad about saying this, but when I was in middle school, and I saw Super Size Me, the guy...
I want to do that.
No, literally. I was like, hey, he didn't gain much weight. I mean,
he really didn't. He got really lethargic.
Yeah, but I was like, I mean, if I can do that and eat 30 days a week...
dude, when he got, like, the supersized, like, drinks, like the Coca-Cola, I was like, dude,
the size of your head!
And I was like, I just want one of those now.
It's so bad. Like, I feel like, if anything, that movie incentivized me more to eat.
More, yeah.
Like, fast food. Like, I was craving, like, a freaking...
Yeah. He did puke in it, though. He did puke
in the movie. He did puke. That was kind of gross.
I don't know why I remember the movie so well. It was weird. I guess it was just a shock factor or something.
Yeah. Wasn't he, like, super healthy beforehand, too? Wasn't he, like... I don't know if he was like, a fitness guru, but he was healthy.
I know his girlfriend or wife at the time was, like, vegetarian or vegan, and he was vegetarian. So when he had, like, burgers, it was, like, not a fun time.
I remember that.
You remember it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm on, like, a vegetarian diet, but I'm going to be eating burgers now, so supersize it.
At what point do you look in someone's car and think, like, you see, like, 3 bags, of fast food, okay? Fast food. And you're like, this person's disgusting or not, you know?
See, I hide all mine in the little, like, the compartment, like the one you lift up.
The middle one?
Yeah, not the bags, but, like, all my straw wrappers and stuff, like, I'll just shove it in there. I don't like having, like, stuff in my car that's, like, just visible? Everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
fair. It makes me think that I'm, like, trashy. I'm like, no, I hide my trash. I'm civilized.
Man. The hardest part for me, too, about fast food is I know how it's made. Yeah. So
It is arguably better than how they used to make it.
Oh,
remember,
for sure.
Like, pink slime and stuff? Ugh. Yeah, that was disgusting. That made me never want to eat chicken nuggets again from fast food places.
Still eat chicken
I still
nuggets.
do. But
I still do.
Every time I eat like a McD's nuggie, I'm like, like slime, but...
Remember when they had their whole...
It tastes good.
Like, they had a whole, like, kind of like, what's the word? Ad campaign?
Yeah.
Around their chicken nuggets, trying to, like, you know, restructure. Like, yeah, literally, they're like,
it's healthy.
Now made with 100% real chicken. And it's funny because you think, now it's made with 100% real chicken?
It wasn't back then.
Yeah, but
90s were bad for you.
Literally, dude.
90s were bad for you.
Did you ever have Surge?
Surge. I still get it. They have Surge at the Gorham Burger King. Oh. And I get it every time I go there.
No, man. That's so gross.
No. It's tasty, dude.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You know what's tasty? Orange High C. That is my drink.
Like,
that's my go-to drink.
Burn your throat with acid. I drink a High C and it's like, all right, I have to get like the hole in my throat now.
I love it. It's so good. Remember when they took it out of McDonald's?
Did they?
I was pissed.
Oh, really?
Because I got that every time.
Sodas at McDonald's.
I used to mix Orange High C and Sprite. Wow, I'm thinking about how unhealthy I was, and it just disgusts me. But I used to mix High C and Sprite, and
Spike.
Like I would drink it just like that. I'd do like 50-50. I also did
that MF Sprite charged your phone.
I used to I used to call it Sprite Cola. Take a guess what that is. No, not with High C. Like, no, this is new, different drink. Sprite Cola.
Sprite Cola. Pepsi.
No, not quite. I mean, it tastes like Pepsi in a way.
Really?
It was half Coke and half Sprite.
Yeah.
And I would do that, and me and my cousin actually came up with it because we were
Sprite Cola.
Hey, this is really good. That's my little kid voice.
Yeah. Sound like a smoker. You smoked like a pack a day when you were a kid.
I had a strange childhood. No, but we came up with the drink, and we were like all excited because we were like, yeah, we're gonna patent this. You know, we're
patent pending Sprite Cola.
We're gonna mix Sprite and Coca-Cola and be like, sell it.
You ever do like the whole fountain? Like
no, I would never do that.
I did it a lot when I was a kid.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
That's so gross.
Nah, it was tasty.
I'm just picturing like root beer with like lemonade.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
Smacked. I don't know what you're talking about. No.
Man,
this is a blast of flavor. I mean, you didn't know what's going on, but you're happy because there's so much sugar in it.
It's just like, ooh, this feels good.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of like, no, I'm not gonna go there. Anyways, so, I mean, how often do you eat out? That's a good question.
Eat out?
Yeah, like you go. Let's just talk fast food.
Okay,
just fast food.
We're talking about just fast food. Would you call the corner here fast food? Corner store?
No, I wouldn't call that fast food.
No, because it's kind of like takeout. It's just takeout.
It's takeout, yeah.
Okay. Fast food?
Kind of like
I mean, now that I'm at home, like, really, I haven't had fast food in probably a couple months, actually.
Really?
I think so. Well, I think no, not true. Last time I had fast food was when we went to Wendy's, when we were disc golfing.
Oh, fair.
Remember that? Yeah, that was. I think that was the last time I had like actual fast food.
We have a lot of Wendy's, dude.
You do have a lot of Wendy's. I never go to Wendy's by myself.
I guess in my mind, I think of it as like the healthy alternative to Burger King, but really, I'm like, it's not healthy.
No. It probably is a little better for you.
Yeah.
I feel like Burger King and McDonald's has more like preservatives and stuff in there. Stuff. And it's also like frozen, double coat, whatever.
Yeah, let me touch up on that. So I actually used to work at a Burger King.
The raw patties.
Yeah. You see me in the freezer nibbling on them.
Comes out.
But no, Burger King, I'm gonna say it. It's nasty.
Especially the burgers.
But I still eat it.
For. Yeah, well, because it's addicting.
Literally, I'm not even kidding you. Every single piece of meat in that store is frozen.
Well, yeah. So I imagine so is McDonald's.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But every piece of meat you order is frozen. Every vegetable you get is like from God knows where across the country with a huge amount of preservatives. It's not fresh. Nothing's fresh.
No. But it's tasty.
But somehow it tastes good. I remember.
I never have a good time. I never have a good time after I eat a burger.
So you know how they say all their burgers are like charbroiled and stuff?
Right.
They are, but
are they pre-charbroiled?
No, it's through this really weird machine. So it's literally like
McDonald's.
It's a conveyor belt, dude. So you set it on this conveyor belt
at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And it goes through this like huge oven thing, and then the patties just kind of like drop and like, and then
that's so manufactured.
And then you pick them up. And the grossest part about those places is how long you hold on to food for.
Yeah.
Like literally,
like your hands or like
no, like how long you like don't throw it out for.
Oh.
So like. I remember, like, we would have, like, the big patties for, like, Whoppers and stuff like that, and you could hold on to that for, like, 2 hours.
Ew.
And it's...
Like unrefrigerated?
No, well, yeah, it's sitting in something they call an ICU. I think it's ICU. I think that's the name of it. Ugh. But anyway, it's like this little pan that's held under heat. And it's just, yeah.
Oh, you mean, like, so it's already cooked? Is
yeah.
That what you mean? Oh,
so
okay.
it's already,
so
it already gets
like
cooked.
Heat lamped.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So it's already cooked through the oven, and then they hold it under a heat lamp, which continuously cooks it. So if you ever get a dry burger from somewhere, just know that's been there for
been sitting out for a while.
3 hours.
Yep. That's how they. It's not entirely how they, but they use heat lamps at our school.
Yeah.
For the food.
Just to keep it warm. Like that.
And it makes it so dry and unbearable. And
yeah. And that's like it's so hard because I go and order from these places, and I'm like. This is tasty. Like, it's so good. Like, give me those chicky fries. And then you're in the bathroom
for an hour.
Yeah, literally.
Chicky fries. I do love the chicken fries, actually.
Chicken fries are...
I really love the chicken fries.
They're so good.
They are.
No, they're tasty. The one thing I can eat from Burger King without wanting to vomit afterwards.
Yeah. Because the burgers always get you, man.
I don't know what it is in the burgers, but they're just so bad.
They're so bad. It's a good idea at the time, and then you're just like, reconsider.
Seriously, are you the same way where, like, every time you go through a Burger King drive-thru, you look at the menu and you're like, I'm gonna get that burger, even though
I'm gonna get that quarter pounder.
Even though you know it's gonna wreck your stomach.
Yeah, and it always does.
Oh, every time.
Especially, God help you if you haven't eaten that day. And
oh my God, that's the worst.
Yeah, or like you've only had a coffee or something.
Coffee and Burger King, the worst combination you could have. I literally will be.
I don't think I get coffee from Burger King. Last
time I don't get it from.
I got like a frap, like like the frozen ones which is not even really a frap, but.
Do they do that? I didn't know they did that.
Frozen coffees, like McDonald's.
I didn't know they did that.
They do that at Burger King, I think.
Huh.
And I got one. It was like burnt. Like it was like it's a frozen coffee, and like the coffee beans in it were like burnt.
Oh, that's
like,
nasty.
I drank all of it because it was sweet, but it was also like it was every time I drank it, it was just like bitter after for the aftertaste.
Whenever I order from fast food
too,
I feel like I order too much.
Like
I'm the kind of guy that will get like, all right, give me 2 double cheeseburgers and like a 10-piece nugget.
Right.
And on top of that, can I have chicken fries?
I do like one like meal package, like the soda fries, burger. Yeah. But I usually get like a huge burger. I'll get like a quarter pounder or like a double quarter pounder.
See, for me, I just get a bunch of little cheap things.
Oh, okay.
Because I feel validated that way for some reason.
If you're just eating little food, then like you can eat more of it.
You're like, oh yeah, this is only $2. Right. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then like afterwards, like I'll feel sick after like the 2 burgers, but then I'll be like, oh my God, I got the fries.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I got the chicken fries.
I always think
I got the spicy nuggies, and like you just gotta like you feel so guilty throwing it out.
So I got the spicy nuggies last time we went to Wendy's, and boy was it a mistake what I drank with it, which was the lemonade.
Oh God, I can imagine.
And so I ate the spicy nuggets when I came home, and my tongue was on fire. I was like, this is a little tingly, and I took a nice big sip of like their lemonade, which it seems like it's pretty natural.
Yeah,
it doesn't seem, but it was just so sour and acidic, and it just burnt my tongue. I was like,
that's the worst.
I was like, why does it hurt?
What other combinations of food are out there that are like really bad?
For you or for like
for that the uncomfortableness, like isn't there like there's this thing about like orange juice and toothpaste, right?
That's nasty.
Isn't
I hate
like
doing that.
Yeah, if you brush your teeth and drink OJ.
Nasty.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say this. I've said that at least 3 times this podcast.
OJ and toothpaste?
I'm gonna say this.
I'm gonna say this.
No, not OJ and toothpaste.
I was like, I don't think that.
But OJ is disgusting.
I disagree.
No, you can't.
Do you like apple juice?
I love apple juice.
Okay, so you're one of those people.
I'm one of those people.
No, I love orange juice over apple juice. I still love apple juice. I love orange juice more. Like a good orange juice.
It's just so, like, okay, orange juice is so, like, there's too many variables to it, okay? So you can get, like, Tropicana, okay, and it'll be, like,
no Popolo acid Tropicana.
But then, you get that, but then you get Minute Maid, and it's, like...
Minute Maid's completely different.
Completely different! Whereas with apple juice, you have consistency. across the board. So if I get this cheap $1 brand over the expensive $2 brand,
you're not gonna notice much.
I'm not gonna notice much. I'm not gonna be, oh my god, this is so disgusting.
Orange juice, like, you know when it's like fake or something. Oh yeah, or, like super processed.
But I don't know. I like oranges. I like mandarin oranges a lot. They're really sweet.
I like all oranges. They're all good, man.
All oranges, man.
All oranges.
No, I'm not much of an orange juice
Halo
person.
Tops.
Orange juice is just, it leaves this taste in my mouth. Yeah. And I hate it.
I love it, dude. And, as long as I don't like pulp. I don't like any pulp in my orange
pulp
juice.
Is nasty. No. I'm the same way with like lemonade when you get the pulp in the lemonade and stuff. Yeah. Like Wendy's has that.
I don't notice as much in the lemonade, I feel like. Really? But orange juice, there's always some.
It's because oranges are worse than lemons.
They sell like high pulp orange juice, man.
And I'm like, give me the pulp.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Is pulp healthy for you? It's got to be healthy for you, right?
It's the fruit. It's the skin of the fruit, so it's probably got something in it.
Some sort of vitamin or something.
Maybe antioxidants or something. I don't know.
No, it's got to be healthy for you.
It's something.
Orange juice is gross.
Orange juice pulp. It's something.
it's something, all right.
Yeah. Did we ever talk about your topic? Did you want to? Was that the fast food thing?
It was a fast food thing, but we kind of went off the rails, and I didn't really care. I
was just wondering if we did it.
No.
Sorry, dude. It's been 45 minutes. I'm like, where'd the time go?
Honestly, man, it just goes by, and it's crazy because I just worked a 12.5-hour shift before this. Mm-hmm. I'm not tired. I could party all night now, man. Like
we saw that whiskey that you brought to camp. I brought it back. We still have it.
You can keep it.
I don't want it.
It's so bad.
How much was it? Was it $10?
Oh, it's $10 for this huge thing.
It's the Canadian Mist whiskey.
It's so bad.
It's like in a plastic bottle.
But I haven't
had it.
I've heard
the reviews are good.
I've heard it's really good with Sierra Mist.
Sierra Mist. I think ginger ale's good with it.
Probably ginger ale. I can see that. I think anything like spicy soda.
Spicy soda.
Isn't it?
Like citrusy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like one of the like the light citruses, like Sprite.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. But no, seriously, please keep it.
I haven't tried it yet. I do want to try it.
I don't have
any mixers with it.
I have had it since
sparkling lemonade.
I think I've had that bottle since February. Oh my god! I'm not even kidding you, and I'm just
finally aged in a plastic bottle.
I haven't been able to finish it off because it's so bad.
Gosh.
It's so bad.
I was so sad when my mom drank that wine that you brought, the red Moscato.
Red Moscato.
The barefoot one.
Yeah.
So I tried it. And I was like, oh, this is my first wine that I actually like tried. And I really liked it, and I brought it home, and my mom drank the whole bottle.
No, if you ever want to introduce a wine to anyone,
cheapest thing you could find.
No, Red Moscato.
No,
honestly,
Red Moscato's pretty good.
But honestly,
because it's sweet.
Barefoot Red Moscato.
Barefoot's pretty good.
Barefoot's really cheap, but it's really good.
But it's good. It's like good quality.
It's one of those rare like cheap brands that you get it and don't feel like I'm getting ripped off, but it's good. Kind of like when you had like the Frosted Flakes versus the whatever frosted corn,
the tiger corn,
whatever tiger corn.
Yeah,
I kind of like
whatever
that.
It's called.
Yeah,
it's the great value stuff.
Oh, the great value stuff. I grew up with a lot of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you?
A bit of both, honestly. Is either or. I had a lot of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I had a lot of Life. Like Life cereal.
I had a lot of Life.
A lot of Life.
Is it not boring though? Is it not bland?
No, I love it.
No?
I love just plain Life. I think when it comes
Chex? Isn't it like Chex stuff? Or?
It's kind of like Chex, but not exactly. You should.
I don't remember what it is.
Give the original a try. It's kind of sweeter.
I really love. Yeah.
Really good, and it's actually pretty healthy for you, considering when you're looking
at cereals. Healthy cereals are hard to come by, dude. They're actually good.
Plain Cheerios are really good for you, and
Honey Nut Cheerios.
No.
Dude.
I can't dare.
I can't eat plain Cheerios.
No,
they're too bland.
They're so good.
They're so bland.
They're so healthy for you, and they're just really oaty, and I like that taste.
No, they're bland though.
I'm weird, man. I like plain Cheerios, but I won't eat a fried egg because I don't like the yolk.
Fried egg.
Like like an Over Easy.
I don't like Over Easy either.
Oh really?
No, because it's runny, right?
The yolk. The yolk. The Hulk.
The Hulk, brother. No, I don't like runny yolks. No. If it's like a little runny, it's fine. If it's like in a breakfast sandwich or something, it's nice because
that's fair.
A little moisture. Yeah. But no.
No, I just don't like the taste. It's bitter.
Isn't it?
It's bitter.
It's more the consistency for me.
Really?
Like the texture, because it's just like slime.
I don't mind the texture as much as I mind the.
You heard it here first. Travis likes slime.
I love slime. Pink slime. 2020.
Oh, bring it back. That looped back. That did. We're back to our other conversation.
Everything, whatever's on the mind. Everything's on our mind. Everything's connected. The world is connected through an intricate web of ideas and thoughts and actions and That's our world.
Bro.
Just connected.
You ever done DMT?
No, I should probably start.
That's the robot people.
Oh.
The machine people.
The machine.
For the JRE.
I feel like the machine would be a good nickname for you.
Machine?
Maybe in like a month when you build up.
Maybe when I have robot eyes.
You know what you remind me of right now?
Naruto, because you had the headband on.
Well, that, but I'm also thinking a really bad knockoff Rambo. I don't
really
know.
Bad. Like you saw Rambo once, and you get the tank top and the headband. You're like, I'm ready to go to the gym, brother.
You're like, I'm Rambo.
Yeah.
Who else is buff? There's Rambo. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold. Yeah.
Why do we always think of Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Because he was like a global champion multiple times, I'm pretty sure.
Well, who cares? I mean, when you're talking about...
he was the Terminator, too.
I mean, yeah, but that's lame.
What do you mean he's lame?
I don't know.
He's a robot, dude.
He's a robot, dude.
Or he's not a robot. I never saw most of the movies, so I don't...
I think he is a robot.
He was a robot, and then he wasn't a robot, and then he was... I don't know.
And now he's the governor.
He was. He was a governor for a while.
Not anymore.
Which is weird. But also, it's not weird because now we have a TV person as a
Can we
president.
not get it? I don't want
to get into it. No.
Yeah. That was me vomiting.
November will be your time.
No, yeah.
See you in November.
Please. For the love of God. End our suffering. America.
Imagine looking at the States on the outside.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah, it's
like, America must look so crazy.
What a circus.
Like, seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine? Like, it's so funny because
you have to live here.
You grow up in this like fairy tale picturesque, like America's great, and then
there's no COVID in Boston.
Oh my God, it's crazy. Then you got the president of your country like retweeting white supremacist ideology.
I think he deleted that too.
He did,
but everybody saw it, so it doesn't matter.
It's like, what do you think deleting it's got to do at this point? But at this point, the guy can do anything, and people are just like, yeah, let's go along with it.
Yeah,
that's a different whatever's on the mind. Well, I can literally
that's the political episode,
dude. I can ramble on for a straight hour and a half about how much I hate
probably longer
honestly. Our current politics. Like, it's just so bad.
Anyway, let's not talk about that. That's nice fast food fitness episode.
What's your favorite fast food chain? Like,
my favorite one?
Like, if you're going out for fast food and you want something really good, where are you going?
And it's usually something consistent, or maybe something that you don't have all the time.
Something you don't have, like a treat.
As a treat, probably Five Guys.
Oh,
I love Five Guys because it's burgers and fries and shakes.
You just changed my mind.
It's like, what you have in mind?
I had Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Well, that's why I asked for consistency. Because if I'm on a consistent basis, I'm going KFC every day.
Yeah, that's fair.
I love KFC,
yeah.
dude. I could eat that every day.
It's so
I always
good.
get the famous bowl, which is just like fried chicken shepherd's pie.
I love it
with cheese.
It's so good. It's so genius.
And it usually always fills me up.
Yeah. No, Five Guys for sure.
Five Guys for like a treat. Mm-hmm. Wendy's would be pretty good too for like consistency.
Yeah, I just feel like
I don't go to Wendy's often.
Well, I just feel like if you had an option between Five Guys and Wendy's, the obvious contender.
Like, you're gonna go for the better burger.
You know what we should do one episode? We should do a hierarchy of fast food chains.
Ooh, like a tier list?
Yeah, like which ones are best, which ones are worst, by our opinion.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean,
Not
but our opinions
science.
are valid.
It's been 52 minutes.
I worked an hour and a half.
And you worked like 12 and a half hours?
Did I say an hour and a half? I'm fried right now. My brain is so fried. Mm-hmm. But
take a load off.
We're pushing through for you guys because we love this.
I am sweaty.
It's
hot.
I'm always sweaty.
It's like almost 100% humidity.
It's so great. Just kidding. I hate it. This is why I'm a winter guy.
And see, I like spring, fall. I like the in-betweens.
I think fall is better than spring. I think winter is better than summer. So for me, I'm kind of like
winter. I like summer sometimes, but you gotta have the AC, man.
For me, it's a tie between fall and winter, and then honestly, spring and summer.
Yeah.
Summer is my least favorite just because of how hot it is.
Yeah.
Like I love getting outdoors. I love kayaking. I love doing all this stuff. But you can do that in the fall.
Yeah, you can.
You know what I mean? So just do it in the fall.
Right.
Keep the heat away. 90 degrees is like, kill me.
Too much. Yeah.
I honestly,
like
for me,
degrees.
Anything above 75 is like deadly.
I like the Wally 74 perfect degree.
I like 40 to 50 degrees.
Yeah. That's too cold for me.
Really?
I have to like layer up at that point. Unless it's in the summer. If it's like a summer 50 or summer 40, that's pretty nice.
No, I like a fall 40, fall 50.
Yeah.
I'm out there shorts and a t-shirt.
Really? That's like sweater weather for me.
No, man, that's perfect.
I got like pants and a sweater on.
I mean, when it comes to summer anyways, I'm always in like shorts and a t-shirt. Like I can't do anything else.
I remember I used to wear like jeans in the summer all the time. I don't know how I did it.
I used to do the same thing.
I used to wear jeans all the time in the summer, and it was.
See, I used to wear jeans and sweaters, and my rationale behind it was it'll hide my sweat.
Right.
And at the same time, it's like, why do you think you're sweating, Travis? Not because you're wearing this big black hoodie on top of your ripped jeans.
Ripped jeans, yeah.
I used to be so grunge.
Yeah, grunge boy.
And now look at me.
You got the salmon lobster. Mentioned the third time this episode.
How we've come full circle.
I'm wearing like a kind of like a muscle tank.
It is a muscle tank.
It is like a muscle tank. I just don't have any muscles.
I was about to say it looks good on you, but whatever, man. Put yourself down.
I usually my golden one. It doesn't fit at all.
Yeah.
It's got like the little, like the two like back straps and no.
Back straps?
Yeah, I'll show you it after.
You gotta show me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I think we can call this a wrap. A chicken Caesar wrap.
Does Wendy's have a chicken Caesar wrap?
If they do, that's my new go-to.
It would make sense for them to have it.
Dude, I love chicken Caesar wraps.
Yeah. I love anything chicken Caesar. And people are like, yeah, it's got anchovies in it. Like,
you don't even taste the anchovies.
You don't taste the anchovies.
Like, you don't even think about it.
All you taste is decadence.
Oh, it's so good, dude. But anyways, yeah, I mean...
Thanks for listening. Thanks for being with us.
Yeah.
We talked about some fast food, some fitness.
Life.
Tried not to get into politics.
Yeah, we'll do that later on.
It's always a struggle not to get into it.
But we will, because that's what's going to be on our mind.
Yeah.
So,
anyways, thanks
Throw it over to Jesse!
As always, man, thanks for watching. Be sure to let us know what's on your mind.
Let us know.
I'm Jesse.
I'm Travis.
And we'll see you next time.